5 years ago, we discovered Château de Purnon. Nestled in the French countryside, abandoned, neglected, and on the path to ruin. And from the moment we laid eyes on her, we knew we had found the challenge we had been looking for. If you're new here, I'm Flick. This is my husband Tim and the adorable Mademoiselle Truffe. And this is our adventure to save this remarkable place.
The chateau occupies a huge domain. There's a chapel, stables, tack rooms, glass houses, an 18th century bakery, laundries, old wine presses and barrelling rooms, a rare wind turbine, even an old mill, and many other buildings. And with the help of our talented artisans, we need to save them all. Come with us as we look back on the highs and lows of the last 5 years.
So we're just up in the roof trying to empty buckets and manage the leaks. Super crappy day. We have mounted the scaffolding for the first time.
That Purnon's final section of the old roof will have to endure such a storm. This week the chateau roof has disappeared before our eyes.
So when Château de Purnon was constructed at the end of the 18th century, there were no gutters installed at roof level. Fast forward to the end of the 19th century, and one of the things they do is they install zinc guttering along the top of the stone cornices. In order to do this, they actually had to change significantly the shape of the roof. So one of the most ambitious parts of our restoration is to return the chateau to its original 18th century appearance. And so the zinc guttering needs to be removed. And then the oak frame that has to be reshaped to return it to its original form. That sound of the tapping of the hammer that the roofers use is a sound that we've come to absolutely love over the last few years because it is the sound of progress.
Shortly after arriving at Château de Purnon, we made an intriguing discovery.
We found the bust of Louis XV, shattered in 5 pieces, hidden in the attic, and we found the head of King Henry IV, abandoned in a cellar.
When we discovered that they had once sat atop of the chateau roof, we embarked on a journey to have them returned.
Wow! Oh my gosh, babe, they're here!
C'est merveilleux hein,
Oui.
de voir ça. Ah, et tous les rois sont de retour au bercail.
There are some days that are charged with so much emotion and are so special that all the challenges seem to evaporate. Well, for Tim and I, today is the day of days. Louis XV back on Purnon's roof nearly 250 years after he was originally sculpted to sit on this magnificent roof. But one more to go. Henri IV, Henry IV. We're upstairs on the first floor of the chateau and in the bedroom and bathroom that we've been working on for 5 months. Time to enjoy this glorious bath. This is one of Purnon's entresols. It is a room that sits between the ground floor and the first floor. It will be a winter snug that will be a place where we can retreat to, be warm, cozy, and then it will also double as a winter guest's room. Never in its 250-year history has Purnon ever had a bathroom with a shower in it, but that is all about to change. The chateau has its first bathroom with a shower. I don't think I've ever been as tired and filthy as I am today. The wallpaper that we are going to hang today is a design that has been created from a wallpaper that was found here at Purnon.
We had 105 rooms to restore when we arrived here. We are under 100, and if that's not great progress, I don't know what is. Well, emotions are running very high this morning because the bridge is being transformed before our eyes.
Well, here we are, back on the stairs.
Nobody living has ever seen Purnon's bridge with its render, but that is all about to change. Leaking roofs, collapsed buildings, broken bones, snake bites, rat plagues, we've had it all.
There's some days here that make you just want to cry, and today's one of them.
It's a vast estate, and when things go wrong, they really, really go wrong.
Oh well, babe.
Well,
Crap. So we're not happy. Section of our wall has fallen. Yesterday the grounds were buffered with really high winds, and unfortunately we lost this huge tree. Well, the restoration of Purnon's magnificent Shea roof has begun, and we could not be more excited that this building is now going to be saved.
well, we were warned by our architect at the outset that things would get way worse before they got better, and that's certainly been true over the last few weeks. The dry moat is a complete mess.
Yeah. This is so exciting. This is the completion of the eastern wall of the moat. The installation of the new heating system is moving at great pace. The Hargasna guys have actually turned the heating system on now, and I smell warmth. Today, after over 3 years of restoration work, the canopy that sits over the Western Pavilion is going to come down. This is going to be a huge day and such a milestone in the restoration of this magnificent chateau. Well, it has been a huge day cleaning the chapel. Ever since Tim and I saw this space, we just knew this is where we wanted to get married. And I can't believe it's about to happen.
And remember, if you'd like to follow the restoration of Château de Purnon
more closely, we post frequent updates
on Instagram.
We post an exclusive weekly video for our Patreon and YouTube members. Otherwise, just hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and we'll keep you updated here.